Welcome to 5-minute yoga. We're going to do a hamstring stretch today. So the first one will be forward fold. So bring your feet hip width apart, hip width apart, and then fold down at your hips, hands to your hips, and then fold down at your hips. You can bring your hands to your elbows. And then bring your feet straight, lift the 10 toes, and then slowly lift your heels, let your head drop. Lift your heels up so they're barely lift. And then from this position, bend your knees just a bit. You can feel the back of the legs stretch here. And then drop your heels down without moving your hips. Your hips should be aligned on top of your ankles here, and then straighten out your legs. Let your head drop. Staying here. We'll stay here for a minute. Now you could do this, these 3 exercises I'm going to show you. You can stay here for more than 1 minute. You can stay here for 2 minutes or 3 minutes. Sometimes I do it for 5 minutes. It's a great exercise. Just let everything go, and you can repeat going back on the ball of your feet. So lift your heels slightly. Bend your knees just a bit, bring your belly to your thighs, and then bring your heels down without moving your hips, and then straighten out your legs. And you should feel that in the back of your legs. And as your tension kind of releases, a little bit at a time, right? Go back on the ball of your feet, lift your 10 toes, lift the heels up, bend your knees a bit, bring your belly to your thighs, and then bring your heels down straight without moving your hips, and then straighten out your legs, and you'll feel that stretch even more. And then you can do it one more time. Lift your 10 toes, lift the heels just slightly, so you're basically lifting off the heels. Bring your hips forward, bend your knees, belly to your thighs. Let the head drop. Bring your heels now without moving your hips, and then straighten out your legs. They're micro movements here, micro movements. Ujjayi, breathing in, and slowly come on up. That was 1 minute. You should feel that. And bring your hands to your hips. Take a small steps backward with your right foot, and then bring your hands to Namaste in the back, or your hands to like their prayer. Bring your hips forward, and then folding forward. And we'll do both legs here. Lift your 10 toes. Bring your left hip back. Drop your head. Belly to your thighs. Lifting all the 10 toes. Push the big toe out to the floor. And bring your left hip backwards. Breathing in here. Letting it go. Breathing in. Letting it go. Let the head drop, lift the 10 toes, press the big toe out to the floor, and then bring your left hip back. Ujjayi, breathing in. And again, you can stay here. We'll stay here approximately 1.5 minutes. You can stay longer to get a deeper stretch on your hamstrings in the back. Come on up. We'll switch sides. Bring your right foot forward, your left foot back, and then fold at the hips, head towards the knee. No wrinkle behind the back of the neck. Lift the 10 toes, press the big toe out to the floor, and bring your right hip back. Fold forward. Releasing the toes and fold. Belly to the thigh. Pull the belly into the spine to get a deeper stretch here. Pull the belly into the spine and a deeper stretch. You should feel that in the back of your right leg. Breathing in. Letting it go. Ujjayi. Drop the head. Release the toes. Push the big toe out to the floor. Pull the belly into the spine and fold. fold, bring your right hip back. Breathing in, letting it go, and slowly come on up. And release, mountain pose.